This is Mahebourg. Not quite sure who Remy Oliver is, but this is his monument. It says something like "speak lovingly"
and speak softly.
Speak softly, or drive an electric scooter.
Welcome to Mahebourg.
There's some monuments behind me. Down there apparently is the last train station, so we're definitely going to have a look at that. They're setting up for some sort of festival here, which looks pretty cool. We'll walk around that. One thing we won't be walking around is that island. What is that? This is the monument to the Grand Port battle from 1810. It was commemorating the men, French and English, who died during what was known as the Napoleonic War. Not sure what festival this is going to be, but they got swans and other things. It's got a stage and put your head in a thing and a cool stage. I'm going to go put my head in a thing. Riki putting her head in one of those things, fun fair thing. That's actually pretty cool. Works quite well. Try the other one. Yeah.
Man is on a mission to go get some shot of, I think he's hoping that you can probably see Wakashio in the background, but it's quite far away.
I'm standing on the end point. Out there is the Wakashio and the island, and just next to it, I don't know if you can make it out, what looks like a houseboat. And then coming back around, you got the beautiful mountains in the background, and back onto the pier, the beautiful Riki. What an awesome little place. This guy behind me is Swami Sivananda's statue. He was known as Grass Buddha, something like that. It's huge. It's called a Statue of Harmony.
He was a doctor from Malaysia and devoted himself to the service of the needy.
Wow, that is so cool. And what a great statue. Oh, wow. Riki complaining about her phone. Me, Riki, and the Swami Sivananda.
Toilets available. You can see most of them are quite recognizable by their color.
The same in the north.
Yeah, they are.
Okay, so you always tell a toilet.
Completely inaccessible. Yes, Bryan, completely inaccessible. Even though the gate opens.
Behind me is the last train station in Mahebourg. Behind me is a really old building. That's not the train station. Don't listen to what I said earlier, because I found it. And that's the water tower, and there's the train station. We're gonna go there. Awesome.
Beautiful tree, absolutely beautiful tree.
This is actually inside the water tower. We got
people probably pee in there.
This is a pipe that's coming down. And look at the old stonework. Oh, and that's where they would have pumped the water up. Up and up above. That's the water tower. Wow, I didn't know they were hollow on the inside. Wow, how awesome is that? And have a quick look. Massive water storage. It is huge. It's about 10 meters by 10 meters by about 2 meters. That is millions of liters. And look at the stonework on this. But if you think this is epic, let me show you the shunt yard. Woohoo! Toot toot! That's where the trains came to sleep.
The peace and quiet of Mahebourg ruined with Bryan going woo woo.
I'm not 100% sure I want to go in. It does look a little bit scary. But look at the stonework. Look at the stonework. It is like so neat. This is the neatest we've seen. This is a proper end of rail terminal compared to the ones we've been going to, which are mid-rail. Wow.
This is where the train had to sleep overnight.
You can see how thick the walls are. Look at how thick those walls are, almost the length of my arm. This probably would have been the ticket office. As you can see, there's a place to let people buy a ticket, and maybe someone's sleeping here at the moment. But let's just go out. If you look around, okay, lots of mattresses, so people are probably using this to sleep, but it is a bit wet, so if it's been raining, they're probably not staying in here. But look at these walls. They are beautifully made. Absolutely beautifully made. Wow, what a lucky find. What a lucky find. I mean, it really is something spectacular. And imagine having your train pull up to here, coming on your holidays, you come down to Mahebourg, and you get off the train and you get this beautiful sea view. What a surprise this find was. And you can see that's where the rail would have run up. What a great find. And why isn't this listed somewhere? Well, I suppose it is now. But come and see it, the last train station in Mahebourg. I'm pretty sure when tourists come back, someone's going to make the GastroPub here. GastroPub The Shunting Yard. And it's going to be one of those great places because right next door you got up the top.
Cocktail deck.
The water tower cocktail deck. You got up there and you got it coming out into the trees. It is going to be one of the best restaurant, GastroPub, cocktail, sundowner places you've ever been to. And
Absolutely.
that's what they have to do. It's going to be epic.
Look at this awesome little three-wheeler. Glacé. Brian's going to get a shaved ice.
You got me.
Yes, eat your ice.
Very good, thank you. Oh, it's cold and icy.
You too. Kind of creepy. Immediate peace and cool of a forest environment. You know, I love my trees and forests. What a beautiful area. Looks like over the years people have carved their name into this tree. It's kind of another way of preserving history, I suppose.
Wow, what a great old house. It's actually a museum in Mahebourg, surrounded by beautiful forests. What a great place.
Watch out, Brian, there's a cannon.
Yeah, look at that. Oh, and the stone steps.
Big feet, small stairs.
Up on the battlement, no one was coming near this castle. Ha! Cannon number 1. Cannon number 2. Apparently they weren't actually originally here. That one's from a ship.
No, it's just a house.
So genuine, just a house. But what a beautiful house. And what a beautiful tree lined. Oh, this is going to be the thumbnail for sure. Look at that tree lined. Yeah. Thumbnail, Mauritius flag, everything. Nailed it.
Away from busy Mahebourg. Peace and tranquility. And a bit of history. Check it out.
This is such a cool place. I'm wearing a mask now, so I'm going to flip the camera around and I'll show you around the building.
Absolutely amazing museum. They've got so many authentic, original artifacts of things. It's a pity you can't take pictures inside, but you're going to have to come check it out for yourself. Really, like a bed and carriages and pieces of ship and bells and so many cannons and weapons and all sorts of things.
Wow, wow, wow. Riki just summed it up, but wow, you have to come and see it for yourselves. I wish I could have shown you guys. It would have made this video go viral. It is so great in there. It really is. But I do get to show you the carriage, so let's go have a look at that.
This is so cool. I'm so excited to see this. Look at this. This is a real train.
Look at this. It's a proper full-size carriage.
Okay, it's the governor's coach.
Because it's that old. But look at it. It looks like one of the double-deckers. There's some of the original glass in there. Wow. Oh, it's the governor's coach. This was the actual governor's coach. How old is it? What does it say?
The side panels are teak, so they would have been polished and shiny.
Wow. That's the gin and tonic deck. It's true. They would have sat out there. And this would have been like towards the end. There would have been less smoke. And you would have been able to sit there and enjoy a sundowner as his train took him to the busy estates of Port Louis or wherever he was going. Look at those wheels. I can't move too much because of the... Well, but you look, suspension. It was actually wall suspended.
Toot, toot. Governor's train. Beautiful.
Up ahead in the woods are these little colourful houses. I'm not 100% sure what these houses are. All circled around. Maybe it's like an old village or something. But one of them, that one, is the museum gift shop. Let's go see if they've got anything interesting.
Oh dear, I think Bryan has set off an ice cream van or some weird little creepy music. At least it's better than being hit by a bus.
Unfortunately, not selling any replicas of the cannons in there. But how awesome would it be? Full-size replica of the cannon. That would be pretty cool. Okay, update on these buildings. If I'd come in the correct way, I would know that it's the Artisinal Village. So it's for artists to come and, I suppose, get inspiration.
Artisanal just means people who make things with their hands.
So not artists. Apparently people who make things with their hands can come do it here.
You could do artisanal cookies. I suppose they are artists.
Artisanal artists. Painters don't paint with their hands.
Artisanal cookie makers.
Riki's being odd. New fact about this building, while out there at Grand Port there was a battle raging, the Napoleonic Wars between the French and the English commander was injured and the French commander were injured, and they were both treated in this building at the same time. That's historic.
Yeah, awesome. Sure, you can put your head in a cannon. Why not?
Look at the size of this cannon. I can actually put my head in it.
You can probably fit your body in it. But don't try.
I think I'm stuck. Just kidding. I can put my head in a cannon. I think that might be the thumbnail.
Yes, with Bryan with his head in the cannon. Absolutely, I concur. Best thumbnail ever.
We're in downtown Mahebourg, and we're at a place called Lavoir, where they used to wash the clothes for the British soldiers. No, this is not it, just kidding. It's over there. Let's go down and have a look. This is the uniforms for the French soldiers used to be washed here by the washerwoman. I'm not sure if we can actually get in, but for now, that's it. A national monument, Eric.
Yeah, heritage site.
This national monument. We're going to go down and have a look. I was so busy showing you this that I forgot to show you this.
There's the big river and the bridge, so we're going to go cross over. Bryan being chivalrous and opening up the thing for me to walk down, but no.
Apparently I didn't need to. No. But look at this. There must have been space for lots of them. There must have been a lot of uniforms to wash. And look, there's 8 on each side, and so 8 floors are a big number, like 32, and even more. Wow, look at how many there are. I'm just going to come up a bit here. This side is much better. As you can see, this side has actually been looked after a little bit. I wonder if there's any way to actually get water in here.
Must be, because there's a big way to let it back out.
They've got the tap still there, and there is a drain that runs down to the river. So somewhere there must be a thing that you can turn and get water in here. And it's...
Maybe at that original fountain up at the top.
Look at that. Real Mauritian stone cut. And the wall. Look at that awesome wall. I can't say I'm 100% happy because of what's on this side. And I think we all can do a little bit better.
Throw trash into our own country.
Wonder what this was used for. Well, what a beautiful structure. How well did they make these things? This is a laundry. This is an old laundromat. Put your change in, get your clean clothes. The only difference is nowadays we have a machine with electricity that does it. And back then it was called a washerwoman. I think that's pretty cool. Lavoir and the river. I suppose it's fitting that we do our outro on the actual back streets of Mahebourg. We've seen museums, we've seen that great waterfront area, we even saw a steam train and a shunting yard. It's just been like history overload. And there's been no real downtown. We've eaten an ice cone, we ate a real hot chili fruit thing. It was great. But we did miss out on, I suppose, what the real town is. And I really would have liked to explore that.
Because it is a very big town.
It's a big town, and we could have walked around and we could have really enjoyed it. And a street like this could hold so many secrets and so much...
Bonjour.
Bonjour. So much Mauritian energy. And we're missing it. But we will be back. I promise you we will be back. I will not go and see another historical thing until I have explored the real Mahebourg.
It's hot.
It's really hot. Guys, thanks for joining us.
This guy's been stalking us. You've probably heard his music in the background of so many videos. We should probably just buy an ice cream. And look, a little old store.
Wow.